Legend of Total War here, and today we're doing another Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires campaign review, this time covering Tretch Craventail. Now Tretch Craventail is Skaven, and the Skaven are my favourite race to play in Warhammer 3. But not all Skaven are created equally, and I've often said that Tretch Craventail is the lowest and weakest of the Skaven Legendary Lords. And in this review here, we're going to assess whether or not that position has really changed much. Now, I think it's fair to point out as well that 3 of the Skaven Legendary Lords are DLC Lords, and DLC Lords are always given more love and attention, and are given a campaign mechanic, which basically gives them something additional to do in every single one of their turns, that gives them extra power-ups, and they get more to do, which makes them more powerful. So that is the Clan Eshin Shadowy Dealing, the Clan Molder Flesh Lab and Mutations and Free Monsters, and the Clan Scryer Nuclear Weapons and Weapons Teams. And whether you consider one to be stronger than the other is whatever, but Clan Rictus, Clan Pestilence, and Clan Moors don't get that kind of effect. They just get some like stat boosts that are specialized around their clan theme, because each one of the clans has a theme. Now you've got Clan Eshin with the Assassins, Clan Molder with the Monsters, Clan Scryer with the Weapons, Clan Pestilence with the Plagues, Clan Moors with the Warriors, and Clan Rictus with the Warriors. So you've got 2 warrior clans. So we're going to be comparing Clan Moors and Rictus together a fair bit. Now, if you're going to play Clan Rictus, I'm assuming you want to build some thematic armies, with some Storm Vermin. So the big thing to consider is Queek Headtaker has a skill in his skill tree that reduces the recruit time of Storm Vermin faction-wide by 1 turn, because normally they take 2 turns to recruit. Now this is bad for a melee infantry unit. Melee infantry should not take 2 turns to recruit, especially something as kind of low to mid-tier as Storm Vermin, right? So Tretch Craventail kind of needs to confederate Clan Moors as soon as possible. Luckily he starts fairly close to him now, they're just over here, so it's not unheard of to do that. Now the thing is, if you're playing as Clan Rictus, your Storm Vermin will be stronger at maximum potential than Clan Moors, because if you confederate Queek, you can get his ability to reduce the time on Storm Vermin, recruit time. But if you're playing as Moors and you recruit Tretch Craventail, you don't get these effects here. The additional 1 armor and base weapon damage per unit experience rank, you don't get Encourage for Storm Vermin, Scurry Away's improved effects, you don't get that. So if you want to have the best Storm Vermin army in the game, then the faction that you need to play is actually Clan Molder, because their mutations will trump all of this crap by like 100 times. So it's pretty funny. So if you want the best Storm Vermin army, you play as Throt, and then you confederate both of these guys here. So that's their focus was kind of taken away from them. That's if you really want to do that, because the mutations are very powerful with Clan Molder. Overall, though, Clan Rictus does feel better in Warhammer 3 than it did in 2. If you're going to recruit melee infantry armies, you definitely can do that without as much frustration as it was the case on higher difficulties in Warhammer 2. Including Storm Vermin is a viable unit to recruit. This start position here is better than it was in Warhammer 2. So he's still kind of the lowest of the Skaven, but it doesn't feel quite as bad as it was before. So in terms of recommending this campaign, I can kind of recommend it. I'll always push for people to play the DLC ones over the non-DLC ones, because in my opinion they're more interesting. But if you've already played those DLC Lords, I don't think that Clan Rictus's campaign is bad. I just think that the other Skavens are a bit better, that's all. So it just comes down to your personal preferences a lot. But I think that with Warhammer 3 in its current state, Tretch Craventail feels like where he should be. In what he is trying to do, it works. He's not as powerful as the other ones, but somebody's got to be the lowest of the Skaven, and at least it kind of feels okay now to play him. So anyway, that's my review of Tretch Craventail. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Tretch, and whether or not you agree or disagree with my assessment of him. Let me know which Legendary Lord you want me to cover next. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time.